It would be perfect today if it wasn't for the wind. It's actually gorgeous outside, but the weather's been nice since I got back. The last few days, it's been sunny, it's been bright, but it's been windy and it's been cold. We haven't got above 50 in the daytime, and we've been down to like 30s at night. Um, Before that, even during the rain, it was actually kind of warm, and it's supposed to start warming back up tomorrow. I had to dip in here into the Crapper House entryway just to get out of the wind for a second, and I'll probably finish this video from inside my car. But let me flip the camera around and show you guys what it looks like out here right now. There's a reason I come back to my home area in the spring and the fall, especially the spring. It's awesome. It gets really hot in the summer, it gets really cold in the winter, but for 3 months in the spring and 3 months in the fall, you'll see. So there's snow on top of the mountains, but it's all dry down here in the valley. The lake is filling up like I haven't seen it fill up in years. The flowers are starting to pop out everywhere. They're not really in full bloom yet, but they will be soon. And you'll see plenty of videos of them when they do. This lake is so huge. The last 4 years, this whole section, there was no water in it at all. You had to go around that bend in order to even see any of the water. And even over there was no water. This year, it's going to fill up to max capacity really quick. Okay, I'm dipping back in the car. I'll finish this there. It is cold in the wind, and you probably can't hear me anyway. If it wasn't for the wind, though, it would be a perfect day. As soon as I get in my car and it's out of the wind, it's warm, it's nice, it's sunny. I really, really like being able to see the snow on top of the mountains, but knowing that I'm not actually in it, but that I could drive up to it if I wanted to. I actually have a couple times already. And it's blowing me away just how much water we have in this lake. I mean, I've seen this lake that full before, but it's really, really rare to see this lake that full. I've got a few things I've got to do in the next couple weeks. A couple of trips I need to make. Some people I need to see. All of it's good stuff. Don't worry about that. I got hit twice in the last couple weeks. Not punched hit. People don't hit me unless they sucker punch me from behind with a group of friends because they know better. No, I mean hitting my car. First time I was in a parking lot of a bar, and I come out, and my car was in a different place than where I left it. I didn't even really notice till morning because I was house sitting for a friend like right around the corner. So I didn't, like walking distance. So I didn't even notice till morning when I went to the car to get in and saw that the side of it was wiped out. First I noticed that the rearview mirror was pushed in, and I'm like, who pushed my rearview mirror in? That's weird. So I called my insurance company. They told me to get an estimate. They gave me an estimate, but I didn't like their estimate. So they told me I could go to a repair shop and get another estimate. And I did. And they gave me a higher estimate than the original one because they saw things that my insurance company didn't see from the photos. They were just going off photos. I wanted somebody to actually look at it and see, make sure everything that was damaged was covered. And then as I'm leaving the repair shop, I pull out. I turn onto the boulevard. I start going down the boulevard. I'm almost up to 30 miles an hour. So I had time to pull out, turn into the lane, be moving straight down the road, and enough time to get my speed up to 25, 30 miles an hour before I hear, "Err!" So I actually had time to gas it before they actually hit me. So I was going a little faster. If I was going any slower, it probably would have been worse. And they rear-ended me, but they didn't just rear-end me right in the back. They tried to swerve around me, so they actually clipped me on the back corner. What the hell is that on my finger? That's where all the skin is dead from when they put the cast on too tight. It's peeling off slowly. It looks horrible, doesn't it? It's getting better every day. So they clipped me in the back corner and did some pretty significant damage. The car still runs. I'll still be able to drive it. I might get it fixed. I might fix it myself. I've already pulled the dent out so that it's not rubbing the tire, so I can keep driving this thing. I've had a kind of a run of luck, I guess you could say, but I have full coverage insurance. Oh, and the guy that hit me, no insurance, no driver's license, and I know he was speeding. You can't creep up on somebody that fast. I looked up the hill, there was nobody coming. He must have been flying in order to hit me from behind like that. And he had his kid with him. I'm glad him and his kid were okay. That was my main concern right off the bat. Like, is your kid okay? His car got worse damage than mine, but yeah, kind of screwed my car up. But like I said, it's still running. That's the important thing. I don't really care how my car looks. I really don't. I mean, I can fix it myself. I might cut some of the damage away, lift this thing, make it a little more off-road capable. I could lift it up about 1.5 inches for the front. Cost me about $60, and the back would probably cost me about 120. So for under $200, it's kind of hard to do things with this hand still, but I think I could install it myself. If not, I'll get help from somebody. Lift this car up a little bit, maybe put some beefier tires on it, make it a little bit more off-road capable. And I'm going to probably need to lift this thing anyway, or buy a different size tow bar. I forget what they call it, a riser bar. It's the thing if your tow hitch on your tow vehicle is up here and the mount for the vehicle that you're towing is down here, it drops the tow hitch down so that they connect. I'm going to buy a bus real soon. Matter of fact, I'm looking for a fair or good deal or great deal on a bus. I really want something with the Cummins 5.9 diesel engine, but I'm open to anything that's decent. But that's kind of what I'm holding out for. So if anybody out there knows of any buses, especially on the West Coast, I've seen a lot of them for sale that seem to be fair priced, but they're out on the East Coast, and I don't want anything from that side of the country because there's rust from the roads being salted. But aside from that, I don't want to have to drive it back that far after I get it. So if anybody out there knows of any decent buses for sale out on this side of the country, let me know, because I'm looking. I'm going to be ready to buy one real soon. And even if it's not completed, that's okay. I've got my motorhome, which I hate. It gets 4 miles a gallon. But I realize I can strip a lot of things out of my motorhome and put them into building a bus. The holding tank, the water tank, the stove, the oven, the propane tank, my refrigerator. I already have replaced the refrigerator and it runs completely off solar. So of course I'll move all my solar panels and my fridge and all that stuff over. But having this old motorhome to strip things off of to put towards my bus build is going to save me a lot of money and just make it a lot easier. A lot of less searching for parts and stuff that I need. I really want to go fishing. It's almost crappie season. It just needs to warm up a little bit. I could probably go out and catch some crappie right now. Catfish bite year-round, but they start biting better in the spring. But the first thing I'm going to do is go trout fishing, assuming that they're even planting. The river is raging so high right now, I'm not sure if they're even putting trout in the river. I hate that when I make a video and you get that one little piece of spit, and every time you talk, it just kind of... Every time. I wonder if I do that all the time or if it's just when I'm making videos. See? I hate that. What is that? Does anybody else do that? I'm not going to refilm this video because I really don't care. Oh, look, and I got crap in my eye too. Yep. Can you tell I just woke up? No, I've been awake for at least an hour. I slept in really late today. It was nice. So I got to get back out. I've got things I got to take care of. I've got to clear my car out because I'm taking a trip someplace close where I may or may not be sleeping in my car. I also got my tent, and I just don't want to have all this crap in here. I've just got way too much crap in here. Although a lot of it's going to go with me. The sleeping pad, this new blanket, the tent, little chair. Seemed like there was something else I was going to talk about in this video, but I really don't remember, so I guess it wasn't too important. But I'm glad to be back. I see my regular doctor tomorrow. We'll find out more about this. I've got this ringing in my ear ever since the accident. I guess it's tinnitus from what the internet's telling me. It's not real bad, but it bothers me the most when everything's quiet. But seeing this place like this, how sunny it is on the nice days and how full the lake is, it's really got me antsy to get out here and do some camping or some fishing or something. I don't know. I got a couple ideas. I might even do a spring meetup here in Lake Isabella. I've done that before. I don't know if I really feel up for it this year, but I might. We'll see. The same with summer. I might do a summer meetup up in Mammoth again, but I have a weird feeling I'm not going to be in Mammoth this summer. I have a weird feeling I'm going to spend this summer up and down the coast. Something I've always wanted to do. And I actually am in a position where I'll be able to do that this year. So we'll see. I'm playing everything by ear right now. I'm not making any plans firm. I'm making a lot of plans and having different directions that I can choose and just kind of figuring it out as I go. But things are getting better every day. Even like every one of these little problems that I'm having is turning into something better in the long run. So I guess I got to count my blessings, and I do. The thing is, I've always had these waves of luck. For a while, I'll have really bad luck, then I'll have really good luck, then I'll have really bad luck, then I'll have really good luck. Well, I just came off like a 7-year run of really good luck. So I'm not surprised that I'm having a little bit of bad luck lately. But I feel like it's already turning. In fact, I see it already turning. And this run of bad luck was not nearly as long as my last run of good luck, but it tells me that my next run of good luck is going to be epic. We'll see. I could be wrong, but I'm usually not.